Alrighty, and here I am back again with another indie horror game. This time it is Rise of Insanity. See how we go with this one.
Keep calm. Relax. And calm down. Calm all your senses. My name is Dr. Stephen Dowell. You are here because your disorders started to get out of control. You ceased to behave normally, and disturbing thoughts took control over you. You will undergo my original therapy. I will show you the film I created. And at the end, you will tell me what feelings you have while watching it, and if you saw anything worrying.
What the fuck? Patient Edward. 1. Preliminary interview. 2. Initial diagnosis. 3. Test a new therapy. 4. Waiting for results. Okay. Yeah, what's this?
The patient's data. Edward, 41 years old, day September 1st. I know Edward as far back as I remember. He worked as a gardener in our neighborhood. From the preliminary interview, I got to know that he suffers from a dream disorder. He has constant nightmares and can't sleep well as a memory disorder. Sometimes he doesn't remember what happened a couple of days or hours ago. I have some suspicions connected with his case, but it's too early for the detailed diagnosis.
Okay then. Looks like a beautiful wild pony riding free across the plains. And fucked up photo. Nothing else? Alright. Okay, some kind of toy car. Dr. Dowell launches his new experimental treatment method. Surprising connections of 4 different diseases. Huh. Crime scene tape. That can't be good.
The family's tragedy. A mother and child were murdered, and the violator was...
Yes, radio? Okay, can't go in there. Yanny? Oh, what do we got here? Yeah. The Madness Symphony. Cool. I want to hear it now. Nothing. Dear Mrs. Dowell, I would like to remind you that you gave me a free hand in the development of one part of the garden, therefore my decision was to mainly plant dahlias. I have accentuated them with clematis flowers. I surrounded everything with white poppies. You will be delighted. Edward. So, I wrote that. I mean, I guess I'm Edward. Yes.
Honey, please turn off the TV. It's gonna be stormy.
Should I, though? Name of student, Theodore Dowell. English B, Mathematics A, Science A, PE B, Ethics A. Signature of parent Susan Dowell. Alright. There, you happy now? Oh, what are we got up here? Sweetheart, remember that you are on duty today.
Am I talking with Dr. Stephen Dowell?
No. Wait, what the? Maybe you were then, I guess. It is nothing certain. Please come to the morgue for identification purposes. Okay. Dear Abraham, I apologize for not having written so long. I was occupied with family and work matters and did not have enough time. I trust that you were okay. How is your wife, Berta? I currently have a case of a certain patient, Edward, redacted I guess. Here he is 41 years old. He is reporting problems with sleeping and memory. I notice he seems to have certain minor tics. There are times when he suddenly and strangely moves a small finger of his left hand. He told me about a nightmare that has been haunting him for some time. It's the only dream that he is able to remember. He told me he attempted to kill his wife and child in that dream. However, he was not able to do it. He constantly wakes up before the very end. It is very strange because Edward is actually a bachelor and does not have any children. What do you think of this? My assumption is that these are the beginnings of schizophrenia or a multiple personality disorder. However, you are the one who has more experience in psychopathology. Best regards, Stephen Dowell. Huh. Alright, let's try the tape.
Patient Edward, 41. Day, September 11th. Patient has told me about his dreams where he tries to murder his wife and child. As far as he said before, he's a bachelor, and he hasn't said anything about children. It could be some traumatic memory from his childhood. I have to get to know about it during our next meeting. It is a harder case than I expected. Some symptoms indicate that the patient can possess multiple personality. But these are only suspicions. I have to ask my friend, Abraham.
City News. Mother and 7-year-old son murdered. Huh. Alright, what else we got? Dead body with flies. Maybe that's the morgue. Looking kind of dark in there. Where's it? We're going to block B. First of all. Or not. Apparently we ended up in the morgue. Okay, so we have a dead crow with a rubber ducky. It's locked, alright. More splatterings. Okay. key to her heart is located where your journey began. My journey began. So what does that mean exactly? Nothing on the door. Oh, well that's nice. Check eyesight, room 6. Okay, so I'm going back in here. Ah, okay. Boom. Yes, Satan? No match. Alright, I'm coming. What do you want? Oh. Well, that's not good. And then I was somewhere else again. Bird. Okay, I is controlling the bird. This is new. Yeah, walk to YouTube. Wow. Oh, that's bright. Oh, shit. Yes?
Honey, gain control over him, please.
Okay, now we're outside. Okay, so we're gonna need a key. Damn, it's very dark in here. And out here. Hey, sign of life. What the? fucking asshole throwing a shovel at me. Okay, am I collecting rubber duckies? Is that a thing? Okay. Okay.
Daddy, play with me.
What if I could? But apparently I can't touch the damn ball. Certificate of death. Name of deceased, Theodore Dowell, age 7, male. Family home, place of death, cause of death, strangulation in sleep.
Daddy, why did you allow him?
I didn't take my meds, I guess. I definitely can't do anything else. Yeah, motherfucker's breaking my damn windows.
Daddy! Daddy! He's here! He's back!
Hey, strange room. Some shadowy figure in a red ball. Theodore's wooden toy sword. Theodore is a very talented child. He is very calm and he has the character of a dreamer. The only thing that disturbs me is the shadowy shape which often appears in his drawings. It's probably a character from a comic or something. Nothing to be worried about. Yeah, says you, motherfucker. You have no fucking idea, do you? Okay. The light shines in the darkness, and the darkness has not overcome it. Huh. Why do I feel like... Oh. The Madness Symphony thing's gone. Okay, can't go up there, but this tape is gone now. Oh, hold on, what's this? Dear Mrs. Dowell, I'm very pleased that you fancy my floral composition. I have received your comments and further recommendations. I will plant rhododendrons as you wish. I will have to drive my car in front of the greenhouse to move the seedlings. I hope you do not mind, Edward. Missing fuses. Okay. Okay, he's a little wooden shield. Oh, he's a dead rat. Why though? I don't know. Maybe I stepped on it. Another rubber ducky. Some kind of pattern. Okay. This looks like a mask. It's a spider on the mirror. It looks like it's sitting on something soft, like a web. It's weird. Disturbing effects of new treatment method. The treatment method for severe psychological disorders by Dr. Stephen Dowell is based on applying strong visual stimuli to the patient. It is aimed at putting the patient in a hypnotic trance during which he stands face to face with his fears and deepest thoughts. The results of the treatment, however, are far from expectations. So far, following therapeutic sessions with the doctor's films, patients have plunged into apathy, depression, or experienced epileptic attacks, continuing a long time after the appointment. The main association of psychologists is watching Dr. Stephen Dowell with anxiety. They plan to meet with the author of this controversial research. Dr. Stephen, my wife is very well as usual. Let's move to the essence of the case. You should remember that we have had a similar case in the past. It was that case that you took active part in. We are overworked. You might have forgotten. I think that you should, with the use of suggestion, help your patient to finish, quote, the dream. Hypnosis can be too invasive. Try to ask him about his past. Accepting traumatic events he has experienced could be the starting point in merging his different selves. Looking forward to your next letter. Greetings, Abraham. Huh. Okay, well I still need to find the fuses, so maybe there's something in the boxes that I missed. Like that, I guess. Look at that! Oh, what the fuck? What was that pattern? No, wait, it was... There we go. Fuck you, gas leak. Now. Yeah. Hopefully that fixes up... Yeah, the dark room. There we go.
Patient Edward, 41. Taking some pieces of advice from my friend Abraham, I established that Eddie suffers from a very mild split personality disorder. The other personality hasn't shown yet, and hasn't taken him under control. There are only problems with memory and mild tics. I have to think about the kind of therapy I will apply.
Yeah, that's something you want to do, isn't it? Yeah, so the shadow is obviously the other personality, I guess. Nothing hidden up there.
Hello? Stephen? Are you here? Stephen? It's Eddie.
Okay, so we have Ronald McDonald, Grimace is got a multicolored, and something with a missing eye. I don't know, some weird shit.
I'm lost. It was so sad. I lost my figurines.
Please find them for me.
Figurines. Okay. Ah. Okay. So... Okay. Okay, sun is frowning, bird no like, or ink blots. Daddy, find my figurines. I left them in the morgue. Why? I'll tell you back playing down there, you little shit. Okay, still can't open that or that. Alright. One of the Dear Stephen, analyzing your previous letters and observations, I believe that the problem is connected with Redacted. Please give it some more thought. I am worried about you and your family. When I come back from Redacted, I will visit you and we will talk. Abraham. P.S. Send your wife and child someplace. Make sure that they are safe. Okay, so he kind of knows what's going on.
Patient Eddie, 41. Day. Having acquainted with the traumatic Eddie's past life, violence in the family, and pathology, I've decided that I will use a less invasive method of treatment we can handle without hypnosis. The confrontation with the past and dreams, connected with some mild anxiolytics, should be enough. I think that finishing the dream, so killing the wife and child, can join his split selves. All we need to do is wait and observe.
Yeah, that makes total sense. Woman receives 30 stab wounds 2 days after the child is strangled during sleep. Huh. Okay. Oh. That's what the squeaking was. It's finally moved out of the way. St. Jonah Hospital. So we've got a title. Nice. What's in here? And, yep, just as usual, someone's made a mess of the bog. God damn it, every time I pick up one of these things, I keep thinking that, you know, a life-size one's gonna start fucking chasing me or something.
Breaking
Not that
news.
it has.
As the investigation has shown, the police have established that the brutal murder of the family of the famous doctor of psychology was caused by the local gardener, Edward S.
Oh, and there's the last one. Oh, no, it's the wrong floor for the blood. Oh shit. What the hell? I'm stuck in a wheelchair. What have you assholes done to me? And people were asking how the therapy was going.
Thank you, honey. But why?
Why the 30 stab wounds? I don't know. Lucky number, maybe? Oh, got a flashlight now. Well, that's helpful. Why do I feel like I'm not supposed to go in there yet? What was that? Sometimes I suffer terribly because I have to restrain myself. When I see you preparing dinner holding a beautiful knife in your hand, I imagine us, together with cold steel in your bowels. I look at your beautiful eyes glazed with tears and your life slowly fades. I dream of giving you a last kiss on your fading lips. Eddie. Yeah, Eddie's fucked up. Oh, and look, there's the roll of duct tape. Uh-huh. And some pitchforks. Yep. Can I take one of those with me? I think I need a weapon. What's this? Oh, that's in the shovel. And the shadow dude. Wait. No? Okay. I was gonna say I saw the spades in here. Shovels, whatever the fuck you want to call them. Definitely can't go that way. Alright, well, I did see the car over here, so what do we got in the car? Okay. Ah, I can't even walk over that. Yeah, might leave that open, don't I? Yeah. Caught that, you weird bird-faced fuck. Okay. Toy wind-up mouse. City news! Dead boy buried in garden. As a result of an ongoing investigation, the police have found the body of Theodore Dowell. The son of a well-known psychologist was murdered and buried in a greenhouse on the premises by gardener Edward S. And the rest of it seems to be upside down for some reason. Huh. Oh, there's the phone. Hello?
Come for me, please. Mom is lying here. She is so cold.
Give you a few guesses as to why. Okay. Someone remodeled the kitchen, I see. No. Okay. Why does it look like the kid has a beard? What? Is that because I turned the TV off? Fuck you. Still nothing in here but the music. Okay. Oh! Good thing I got out of there in time, I guess. Looks like upstairs is clear. No drawers to open. Okay. This guy has real interest in birds.
Patient. Data. Today is 28th of March. March. No. Weird case. Weird case. Only experimental methods. Only experimental. No. Why him? Why him? I don't know. Weird case. Weird case.
Okay. So, are we sure that it was Eddie Boy that did the damage? they're talking about split personalities. I'm betting it's probably Stephen. Or Stephen is Eddie. Famous psychologist accused by the Committee of Ethics. The experimental method of treating severe psychological disorders developed by Dr. Stephen Dowell has been raising controversy for a long time. After sessions conducted at the doctor's, the condition of patients significantly deteriorate, yet Mr. Dowell is convinced of the procedure's correctness. The Maine Association of Psychologists has conducted interviews among the people examined with the use of Dowell's films. The investigation led to a former patient who has committed suicide following his experimental sessions. The young girl threw herself under a speeding train. The psychologist treating her is known to have hidden all traces and methods leading to the patient. The doctor has even gone as far as falsifying the autopsy files to avoid consequences. The Medical Ethics Committee has put Dowell's right to exercise his profession at stake, and the injured family has announced legal proceedings. Wait, what the fuck? Oh, it's the phone downstairs. I was going to say, is there a phone up here? No. It still works.
On Monday, Eddie was born. On Friday, he had a family on his own. On Wednesday, his dreams did not allow him to sleep. So on Thursday day, he visited the doctor to confess so deep. On Friday night, he did what the doctor told him to do. On Saturday, he did not have his family. He did the do.
And into the bowels of hell he went.
Sunday morning, he slept dull. The doctor was right. Nightmares have gone.
Yeah, except those weren't nightmares, were they? Oh, Jesus, that's bright.
My name is Dr. Stephen. My original therapy does disorders.
Ah, it's that note from earlier. Oh, here's the piano.
Honey, gain control over him, please.
Oh, shit. Where is the border between a dream and reality? What is our life? Is it that what is dreamt, or that what we dream about? Tell me, dear Susan, what would you do if you couldn't sleep? Would you be able to take control over the dream that does not come, but haunts you? Eddie.
the bathroom for a while?
Oh, this room wasn't available before. 4th of the 5th, 1975. Due to too many responsibilities, I don't have time to take care of our garden. I've asked Stephen to help me, to hire somebody to help, at least that much he can offer. That's all I can ask for. 4th of the 6th, 1975. I can't stand these maniacal attempts to make a genius of our child. Stephen is out of line. Taking our child to hospital and testing him with mental development methods is a sick fad. Sometimes, I think this marriage was a big mistake. Drive Teddy to his grandma. He could use a little break from his father. Yeah. Yeah, about that. That's right, that's that.
Honey, let's see this towel from the bedroom. I forgot about it completely.
Towel from the bedroom. Ah. That's a very small towel. What's this? Gotta go! I have mixed feelings about our relation. Stephen is my employer and I owe him a lot. I know, this is not a discussion to be held through a letter. Let's meet in the garden in 2 days, the usual spot, Edward. Okay.
I'm staying at my parents' house with Teddy tonight.
No, that's alright, I'll go back to the office and dig around, I guess. Here we go. Dear Abraham, thank you so much for sending me Dr. Alfred Burnett's publication about the verification of children's IQ. Thanks to it, I have come up with a great idea. I will not let you in on the details yet. I do not want to jinx it. All I can say is that it will be connected with increasing the IQ of very small children in the initial part of their mental development. It will be revolutionary. Imagine this, intellectual elites develop from their earliest age to advance our world and science. The mankind may witness great discoveries thanks to my research. Greetings, Stephen. I'm not entirely sure that's how you English, but you know. Alright. There's nothing in there. Okay. What about this door? Yep, okay, we can get it open now. Alright.
Research theme. The test of the therapy increasing the intelligence among children. The subject of the research, Theodore Dowell. The first attempts to increase IQ, I started using suggestion and manipulation method during REM sleep. The subject handled the experiment very well. I began the observation and started the manual visual tests phase.
Guess maybe I've got to add something to that. A lot of tricking between the office and the mall, this guy. Does that mean I can't get back out of here? Oh, okay. Guess I got the key, but I was gonna say something tells me you can't just go back through there, though. Light bulb. Okay. Nothing in here. Yeah. Fuck you. Yeah, I'm half expecting that elevator to just fall down during one of these trips. I need to be over here. Dear Abraham, it's all gone to hell, my entire plan, all of it. Everything was based on suggestion and on the attempt to manipulate dreams in the REM phase. I was testing it on my son, Teddy. I thought it would not be harmful, that I had nothing to lose. On the contrary, I would be the one to form the first genius in the family created with this method. His marks at school are higher, indeed, but he lacks empathy and he has started to be afraid of the darkness. My wife forbade me to continue my research. Why did I even attempt to try this with my son? I am abandoning this project and sending your materials back. Thank you for them. I will not need them anymore. P.S. I might have an interesting patient soon. Regards, Stephen. Okay. What the hell? I can't. Ah. Open the door, man. Ah. Fucking birds, man. Oh, when it's bright, it's bright. Fuck. Wait, that was open a second ago, and now it's not. But, alright. No, I can't fuck with the van. Nothing over here this time. What the? Bolt cutters. Oh, is there a chain on the door that I didn't see? Yep, apparently there is. Even though originally the door was open, or at least I thought it was. I should still do something here. Okay. 11th of the 9th, 1976. The strange sessions with Teddy have allowed to obtain the outcomes that my husband so strongly desired. Is a toxic father-son relation worth it? Teddy is no longer as happy as he had been before. He had become very afraid of the darkness. On the one hand, this is normal at his age. I truly don't know. Currently rely on Eddie, but he seems strange recently. 13th and 9th, 1976. I have been trying to improve my marriage, but the complete lack of Stephen's interest is just killing me. He is constantly talking about his new treatment method. I feel imprisoned in this relationship. I cannot see any future for it. I know it is a bit reckless, but I am beginning to feel freer with Eddie. I enjoy the interest that only he is giving me. Yeah. Yeah, I saw that coming. I'm leaving this land behind. Beesh.
Therapy increasing the intelligence among children.
Happy, just for a while, to fulfill my dreams. During our romance,
The subject handled the experiment very well. I hereby open the trial against Edward about Stephen Dowell and Theodore.
Well, I mean, not a surprise I ended up here. Although, oh, there we go. Interrogation Protocol 34-125-086. The 14th to the 5th, 1977. In the case of the murder of Susan Dowell and Theodore Dowell, suspect Edward... I can't even fucking read that. Interrogation conducted by Chief Inspector Samuel Wilson. After many attempts to make contact with the suspect, we still do not have any information. The accused is constantly smiling and indistinctly repeating a sentence that reads, quote, "The nightmares have stopped. His gaze is, quote, absent. He does not maintain eye contact with the interlocutor. He probably does not make anything of the position that he is in. Without the presence of a forensic psychologist, we are not able to obtain more information. It is assumed that the case will be closed with an insanity plea." Yeah, that's, highly likely. It smelled like flypaper. Chlorpacrin. What the fuck? Cough, cry, vomit, quiet, wash eyes, warmth. What the fuck does that even mean? Yep, more of the ink blots. Okay. Lewisite. It smells like geraniums. Nasal irritant, skin burns, gas mask, protective clothing, dark green oily liquid. What the fuck? Interrogation Protocol 27-117-05 in the case of the witness Stephen Dowell, interrogation by same guy as last time. The suspect is shocked. There is no rational contact with him. It is understandable in his position. He hasn't said anything new. After the murder, there were many different comments from psychology world in the press. The witness has only mentioned that this therapy for curing a mental split disorder had been very ineffective. He hasn't commented on that. Okay. Okay, so we've got like a Morse code type thing. So it's 3 something 7, I think. Okay, so it's 327 for the combination lock of the safe, wherever the hell the safe is. Okay. Well, got a key. Is that for the last cell or something?
Good. So maybe you would tell us about your authorial therapy. What do you think, Mr. Dowell? Can you hear me? It's better now, isn't it? So, can we continue? Great. Did you know that Susan Dowell was pregnant?
John, I know that tomorrow is Bowman's shift, so I've hidden the key for the door switches in a safe place. Don't tell him anything. Let's drive him nuts for a while. Okay, so there, that was this. And that opened that. Okay, so I was supposed to look at that note first, but apparently I was just too good.
Listen, Bowman, give me some creeps, Doctor. I won't manage alone.
Yeah, that made sense. The examination conducted by Dr. Maslow's team should not be taken into consideration during the investigation. Dr. Maslow could influence the examination in order to help his friend, Dr. Bandura says. Dr. Dowell was known for his controversial methods of treatment, and the is fact that in the past he has probably led to a patient's death, he adds. Okay, seriously, whoever did the scripting for this game, fuck me. Terrible English.
I hereby open the trial against Edward about Susan Dowell and Theodore Dowell's murder. Do the prosecutor and counsel wish to say anything before the trial is started?
I would like to enclose the report about my client's insanity to the evidence, as well as recordings made by Dr. Dowell during the therapy.
Mr. Edward, could you tell us about the relation that was between you and Mrs. Susan Dowell, Dr. Stephen Dowell's wife, that tried to cure you? I would like to enclose documents from Susan Dowell's autopsy to the evidence. Basing on these, Your Honor, as well as the jury can get to know that the victim was pregnant with the defendant.
Interrogation Protocol 34-157-62. Suspect Stephen Dowell. Interrogation by Chief Inspector Samuel Wilson and forensic psychologist Mr. Richard Jackson. After the appearance of new evidence, which is Susan Dowell's autopsy protocol, we have come to know that she was in the first month of pregnancy. Furthermore, the father of the child is suspect Edward, redacted. We have established that Stephen had a motive and the skills to manipulate Edward. During interrogation, the suspect showed lack of contact with his interlocutors. He experienced ambivalent states from hysteria attacks to complete apathy. During interrogation, the accompanying psychologist came up with a thesis about Mr. Dowell's insanity, which might have been caused by many traumatic experiences in a short period of time. Yeah.
I open the trial against Stephen Dowell about malpractice against Edward, that caused Susan and Theodore Dowell's death. Do the prosecutor and counsel wish to say anything before the trial is started?
My client, as a doctor, always takes care about patients' welfare. In the enclosed evidence, Your Honor may read about many difficult cases that have been cured by the defendant. He was trying to cure his protege at any cost to ease the pain.
I would like to enclose to the evidence the description of one therapy conducted by the defendant, which, as we can read, also finished with a failure. The girl, with similar illness like Edward, who under the influence of the therapy made suicide.
And did the defendant realize that his wife was pregnant, not with him, but with Edward?
Okay, what's this? The tragic events from my friend's past have had a very bad influence on his mental health condition, says Dr. Abraham Maslow, friend of the accused, suspected of manipulating Dr. Stephen Dowell, in which in turn has led him to murder his family. I deny the rumors saying that Stephen pretended to have a mental incompetence. I have examined him. He was also examined by other psychologists and psychiatrists who were strange to him, Dr. Maslow adds. Yes, okay, I'm coming to get the damn phone. Yes? Uh-oh. Weird way to have your chair stacked, I guess. Uh-oh, I can't get out of here. Do I just go to sleep? Do I check the mirror?
Stephen, can I see you in my office?
Whichever one's your office, I guess. Mother and 7-year-old son murdered. Woman receives 30 stab wounds 2 days after the child is strangled during sleep. The father of the family is the one responsible for the commission of all these horrible acts.
How are you feeling today? Everything's okay? I think it's time to show you something. Let's go to the next room. Have a seat and make yourself comfortable.
Uh-huh. It's time to show you something. Your own film. I can't seem to sit down, so... There we go.
Our relationship started to pass away suddenly. Stephen treated me like a lodger, unwanted person, with whom he lived because it was a kind of interest. And I started to live on memories and projections that were so beautiful in my head, so perfect. Stephen was in them like years before, like when we moved into our new house and we planned to make a big garden only for us. These memories made me stronger, helped me to survive and wait for tomorrow with hope. First time, I thought that maybe I'm only dreaming, or the projections about him became ridiculously strong. He came to me like before, smiling, happy, with sparkles in his eyes. Similar situations repeated in the next weeks, and I, instead of looking for their source, was waiting till my loving Stephen came back, just for a while, to feel like before, like years ago. At the beginning of our relationship, Stephen often told me about interesting things from the psychology ward. During his studies, he met with the case of a patient with multiple personalities. I remember well this case because it seemed to be very exciting. So many different personalities in one body that differ in IQ, beliefs, talents, and even visual acuity. I hid my husband's illness to meet with Eddie, his second personality, to feel happy just for a while, to fulfill my dreams. During our romance, we often met in the garden. Today, I again talked with Eddie. He is in very bad condition. Stephen's therapy started to even scare him, he says. He must make terrible things to be cured and finally take a breath. As a last resort, I will send this recording to Abraham.
Fucking knew it. So, yeah, Eddie and Stephen are the same person. That's why Eddie's last name was redacted. But was that the only personality? Hold on a second. It's 1408. Better say that was a Stephen King reference, according to it. Killed with bears, man. Damn it, why? Time to go.
He won't let me out. I won't get out. It doesn't feel like home anymore.
Alrighty, and that is the full walkthrough of Rise of Insanity, an indie horror game on Steam. The ending was pretty obvious, being, you know, the split personality of Stephen turning into Eddie, etc., etc. And it wasn't terrible, but, you know, saw it coming. And the editing for the writing in this game, somewhat bad, but you can get past it. Other than that, this wasn't a terrible game. Anyway, till next time, you'll take it easy.